Distance. In football, it's usually the defender's best friend. The further back you are, the safer the goalkeeper feels. But then, there are those rare moments where distance becomes irrelevant. I've spent years studying the tape, watching thousands of hours of football, and I'm still mesmerized by the same thing, the long-range screamer. It's the ultimate gamble. You're 30, 40, maybe 50 yards out. Your teammates are calling for a pass. The crowd is shouting, "Don't shoot." But you see something no one else does. You see a gap, a keeper 2 inches off his line, or a trajectory that defies the laws of physics. In this video, I'm taking you through a deep dive into the greatest long-range goals ever captured on film. From the knuckleballs of the modern era to the heavy leather rockets of the past. These aren't just goals, they are masterpieces of power and precision. Let's get into it. Before we get to the modern icons, we have to respect the pioneers. Back then, the balls were heavier, the boots were stiffer, and the pitches were often mud pits. Yet, the power was undeniable. Take Bobby Charlton. When I look at his highlights, it's like watching a cannon fire. He didn't just kick the ball, he struck through it with a violence that made the net groan. Then there's the king of the long shot in the 70s and 80s, players like Roberto Rivellino. They proved that if you had the technique, the distance didn't matter. But the 90s changed everything. This was the era of the dead ball specialists. Look at Sinisa Mihajlovic. Scoring a hat trick of free kicks in a single game, that's not just skill, that's a glitch in the matrix. Every time he stepped up from 30 yards, it felt like a penalty. The fear in the wall was visible. I love the way he wrapped his foot around the ball. The curve was so sharp it looked like a controlled explosion. If you want to talk about the golden age of the long-range strike, you have to talk about the English Premier League in the early 2000s. I don't think we will ever see a midfield trio with more shooting range than Gerrard, Lampard, and Scholes. Steven Gerrard was the king of the clutch, long shot. Remember that goal against Olympiacos? What a hit, son. It wasn't just the distance, it was the timing. Liverpool were heading out of the Champions League. The ball drops to him, and he doesn't think. He just reacts. That's the thing about long shots. They are born from instinct. Then you have Paul Scholes. He was different. He didn't need a run-up. He could be standing perfectly still, and with one flick of the ankle, the ball was traveling at 90 miles per hour. I remember his volley against Aston Villa. The ball falls from the clouds, and he meets it with a sweetness that you can almost feel through the screen. It's pure, unadulterated technique. Now, we have to talk about the man who redefined the category, Cristiano Ronaldo. For me, Ronaldo changed the way we look at long-range shooting. Before him, you either curled it or you blasted it. Ronaldo introduced the knuckleball. Look at the goal against Porto in 2009. I've watched this clip 1,000 times, and it still doesn't make sense. He's 40 yards out. He takes one look, and the ball stays flat. It doesn't spin. It just vibrates through the air until it hits the top corner. And it wasn't a fluke. He did it again against Arsenal. He did it in La Liga. He turned long-range shooting into a repeatable skill. I think his secret was his posture. The way he stands over the ball, the tomahawk run-up. He made every goalkeeper in the world feel small, regardless of how far away he was standing. While some players are known for power, others are known for their vision. I'm talking about the goals scored from the halfway line. Xabi Alonso did it twice. To have the calmness to look up, see the keeper off his line, and execute a 60-yard lob while being pressured, that's high-level intelligence. And who could forget Wayne Rooney? Whether it was for United or later in the MLS, he had this incredible ability to spot a keeper's mistake from a mile away. But then, there's Zlatan. The bicycle kick against England. It's arguably the most famous long-range goal in history. Usually, a bicycle kick happens in the 6-yard box. Zlatan did it from 30 yards. I love the commentary on this one, the pure disbelief. It shouldn't be possible to have that much power and accuracy while being upside down in midair. But that's Zlatan. He doesn't play by the rules of football. He plays by his own. So, what is it that makes these goals so special? I think it's the hope. Every time a player receives the ball in the middle of the pitch, for a split second, we all wonder, is he going to try it? We live for the audacity. We live for the moments where a player decides that the safe play isn't enough. These goals remind us that football is a game of imagination. Whether it's the curve of Roberto Carlos, the thunder of Ronaldo, or the vision of Beckham, these strikes are etched into our memories forever. I want to know your opinion. Who is the undisputed king of the long shot? Is it a name I mentioned, or is there a hidden gem I missed? Drop a comment below and let's debate. If you love these legendary moments, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I'm bringing you the best of football every week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.